Hello, my sparkling sunshines. All right, today, I'm so sorry, excuse me. I told you I was going to come back after I showed you how to do those first envelopes. I'm losing my frame of thought. Stop. Okay, so no one is here today. So I hope they don't start coming in and everything, talking and making all they know is see I'm recording and still go to talking. Okay, sorry to have to vent out as soon as I start the video, guys. But again, hello all of my sparkling sunshine and all of my crafters out there. How is everyone today? I just pray and hope everyone is doing well and fine. I even just speak it for us all. So, I told you all I was gonna come back as soon as I remembered how to design your own envelope, and then how you supposed to put it together and keep it together. Cause you remember the last envelope we did a template one, not template. We got it from Image, and we did one that was from Image, and we printed that one out, and it wasn't quite as big enough, and then we printed out the one that I just made, and then remember it was a big fail, the one I made, because it cut every piece out. So I do remember how to do it. So just in case, if you can always go, like I say, to a template or to an Image and get an envelope and just use that and size it to how you want it and use that. But if you just necessarily want to just design one or more envelopes just to show different people, just for, just to personalize it for someone, or, something, then this is what I'm going to show you. So let's get started. We already in design space, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to shapes. I'm going to choose, no, you know what I'm going to choose? I'm just going to have some fun with it, guys. I'm going to choose this half circle right here for my envelope. This is going to be the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to you go down a little, and you see this little curve. This is going to turn it for me, and I'm going to turn it up. So you want it to be even. Turn it like that. And remember, we go up here at the top, at the size, and I'm going to do 7, because, let me see, I'm going to do 7.5. I believe it was the card that I made. So I'm going to do 7.5. And so I'm going to unlock it. So I'm going to do 7.5. And 3.5, I believe it was. So we're going to put it. And I believe it was 3.5. The card, the long card we made, and then I'm gonna lock it back. Okay, 7.5 by 3.5. So I'm gonna bring it down a little. So this is my bottom. I mean, this is my not bottom, but the middle. So now we want to make a top. Let's see. I think I want my top the same. I think I want my top the same one. I'm gonna duplicate it, but I'm gonna shrink it some. Go over here on the side right here, duplicate. And what I'm going to do is take the one that I duplicated, and I'm going to go on this middle line and pull it up some like this. You see? So this is going to be my flap. Now I'm gonna go on the outside of here and get the, you see this, the arrow, the double arrows kind of curve in, so that means I could turn it. And I'm gonna turn it like this. Okay. And this is what did I want it like? Oh no, I want this. I had this curve wrong. Okay. Curve it. I want it like this. Is this how I wanted my envelope? Oh no. I know what I wanted to do. Let's delete those. I did, oh, why did I delete that? I did use this. So hold on, I'm not going to delete that one. Let's go back to shapes. I did this. I got this rectangle shape first. Now I'm going to go up here and unlock it. And do 7.5 by 3.5. And then I'm going to lock it back. Now I'm going to go out here a little past the little square right here that you catch, so that the double-sided arrows can curve. So now I can rotate it. I can turn it around. Okay. Oh, no, that's not right. Come on. And like this here. Okay, now this one I got for my top and bottom. So this is what I got for the envelope, this rectangle. Now I'm going to, this half moon, and it's already stretched out, but I'm going to go here in the middle and pull it down some. You see? So it could go right on top of here. Look like a, almost like a hamburger bun. I'm going to go down a little bit more. The flap don't have to be that top. Like that. Now, while it's still selected, while this is still selected, I'm going to go over to the side right here, over in this corner, and I'm going to duplicate. The side I'm talking about is your right-hand side. And I'm going to click duplicate, and then I'm going to go on the outside of this little square until the arrows curve so I can rotate it. And this is going to be my bottom one. Let's bring it up. Let's bring all of it up so you can see everything. Okay, I'm kind of keeping it separate for a reason. And then this is my bottom. Okay, now I'm going to go back into shapes again. But this time I'm going to choose this rectangle again. Okay, so click on the rectangle. Let's move it over here. Well, either way. And I want to go outside of the box until I get the rotating arrow. And I want to rotate it. I want to rotate it like and there we go at that 90. Now I want to put it here on the side. It's going to go on the side, but I'm going to go in this middle line of the rectangle. I'm not going on the corners, okay, man? I'm not going on the corners to size it. I'm going right here in the middle to close it up some. So this should be a, good thing like this. That should be good. And it's going to come here, on here. Now I'm going to stretch it out some. Okay. Now, let's move this over. I want to, while this is selected, okay. Let's see, make sure it's coming all the way down. Okay. While that's selected, I'm going to go to the right again, And I'm going to go to duplicate, and I'm going to duplicate it. And then this side is going to go on over here on this side. So I got this separate because I need to slice this. I need to cut a corner out of this one and a corner out of this one. Now, it depends on like how you want your corner cut. That depends on the shape you get. So I think I'm going to get a triangle shape. I'm going to either get a triangle shape or I'm going to get the shape that's like this, which is the rectangle shape. Let's try the rectangle shape first. Let me see. This is the rectangle shape. Let me move it out over here somewhere so you can see without it being on there. I'm measuring it. Oh. Let me see. See, I want to put it like right here and slice it out. But if I put it there and slice it out, I think that'll be better. Okay, let's try the triangle shape. If I did the triangle, this is a thinner triangle, not the wider triangle. And let's do the triangle. Now with the if I wanted the shape like a triangle, I would probably have to go outside of the little box that's selecting it until I see the double arrow curve that I could rotate, and I would probably have to rotate it like this for it to cut like how I want it. You see that you would probably have to, but it depends on you designing it. So however you want to design it, it's up to you. See, because you can also design it like this too, but I believe the rectangle work best. Yeah. But yeah, you could definitely see, but what you probably have to open it up some more. Open it up like this on the sides, and you would have to, cause you got to make sure you cover it, and then it ain't gonna cut nothing but what you see when you slice it. It ain't gonna cut nothing but that. So you have to come over some, and then it's just gonna cut. And then if you don't want all of that cut, go up here, bring it down to where you want to cut. See that? And then you slice it. But I'm deleting that one. I ain't gonna use that one. I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the rectangle one right here, cause all I want is a little piece cut. Still not over enough. Yeah, I think that's enough to be cut so it will fold perfectly. It will fold perfectly. So I'm going to select this and duplicate it, because I'm going to have to do it on the other side as well. So, because I want it at the size that it is. Okay, now once I put it there, before I can slice it, what I have to do is I have to select this whole envelope right here, this middle part here. I have to select that. Let me see. Wait, I don't think this all the way down. Gotta make sure it's covered everything when you slice it. Okay, now, yeah, you gotta watch it. Now just select this part, just the middle part of it. And if you know already put it together, you select it all to slice it. Now I selected that. Now we come over to the right hand side and come to the bottom, and you're going to see slice. If you don't see slice in bold black writing and some shapes there, that means you have to go and do something else to select it, because like it won't let me put this one on this side. It won't let me put it on both sides at the same time and select. If I tried that, okay, you know what, just to show you. So because if it's like faded away, if it's not in bold black like this, it's something that you have to do to get it there. So let's get off. So like, see, like this, if let me show you. I'm gonna put this one over here as well. I don't have to make sure it's precise yet, because I'm not gonna slice it yet, because it's not gonna let me do them both. So, and then I select just those. Now you see over here to the right, combine, attach, flatten, all of that is in the, you see I could use those, but I can't use slice because it's not going to do two of them at a time. And it might be a way that you could slice two sides at a time, but I don't know it yet. And you know, if I figure it out, I'll let you all know, but I don't know it yet. But see, it won't let me do on both sides. It won't, see, it's not in the black bold colors. So okay, so let's just take this one off, and let's go back and just select this one and that one slice right there. And now you see slices is in the dark. So I'm going to click on slice. Now I just clicked, when it clicked on slice, that when it did that blink, that let me know it's done. Now I go back over here and I click on it, and I got to take away the pieces. See, take away all the pieces. See that slice? Now I'm going to go and put it over here on this side. Gotta make sure it's all. Where you go, slice piece? Ah, come back out of there. Thank you. Okay. Let's put it up here. I need to bring it to the front. Yeah. When you see it doing that, let me click on bring to front. Let me click back on it and go up here to arrange. When you don't see it, just do it like this, bring to front. So now, okay, now I should be able to now I should be able to put it on there, and I should be able to see it. See, because I brought it to front. See that? Okay, let's see, is it on everything? Yep, look like it's, wait, I need to come down a little more. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Now let's select it all. Well, not all, just this part. Go to slice, click on slice, and there it is. Now let's take the pieces off. And then, you know, when you mess up something, like sometimes you do when you're trying to do it and everything, just click on undo to take it right back to its original form and shape. Okay, now that we took the pieces off, we're just gonna right click on them and delete them. We're going to delete all these pieces because we don't need those. Or we could go over to the right and delete each piece. It'll have it over there. It'll say slice result basic cut. So you could go over to the right also and delete each piece. So, and delete it. So we got all those deleted. Okay. Now we're going, that's all we need is this. This. I think I need to slice at the top too, don't I? No, I don't think so. I might need to slice at the top. Oh no. I'm just sizing it now, guys, to where it should be. Oh. This stuff popping up when I'm trying to do things. Okay, let me see. Let me put it together and click off of it. Let's see how it looks. I'll get rid of this one. And just duplicate this one. Alright. Now, what we do, because I did do 3.5 by 7.5. Okay. Now, how we put the envelope together so it'll print out as one and not cut each piece. First, we're gonna put everything on here. Now you gotta overlap. Oh, gotta overlap a little bit. So let's see. It's sad. I might have to bring everything to the front. Okay. It got to overlap a little bit. Okay. See, you got to come in. You got to overlap a little bit. Let's overlap a little. Overlap a little. Overlap a little. And down here, overlap a little. Wait. Yeah. Overlap. So they all, ooh. So they all are overlapped. That's too much in this one. Okay. Why is this one acting up? I duplicated the other. Okay, now, there it is. Now, here we go. Make sure everything is everything. Okay. There we go. And everything is overlapped. Trying to make sure it's even. All right. Now, once everything is, because I'm just showing you all how to do it. So, you know how to make it even and everything. Now, once I got everything together, all close together, and overlapping a little bit, what you do, you just select all of them, and then you go over here to the right and go to combine. Click on this drop down arrow and go at the very top. You see where it says weld. Click on weld, and that's it. And it's weld. Now click on it. Look, it's all together. See that? It is all together. Now what I want to show you is if your card or what have you, so you can start off real small making it, and then go from there. So you don't necessarily have to make it to the size right then and there, but it'd probably be a good idea to make it to the size of the card. But if not, just so you can use this same template again that you made, you can size it. Look at this. See this? You can size it. See that? Make it smaller. So if you start off small and then size it up, so you can size it to so I'm gonna do it back to 7.5, and then I'm gonna do this one to 3.5. See? So you can size it however you want. And then you could go up here and unlock it and size it to your size. So that's how you do that. You can size it to the size card. If you want to do the mini cards, size it down to the mini cards. Big cards, size it down, big cards. So you can size it how you want. So I was just playing around, just doing something, called this is a funny looking envelope. So I was just playing around, just doing something different, just to show you the different ways that you could design your envelope. Like, cause you could just go like simple with let's do one more. Let's do a square. We're gonna just keep this square just like it is, and then let's go back into shapes and do the regular triangle, and then we're gonna put this on top of the envelope. See, we're gonna put that right on top of the envelope, and then just you get it, because you get on there. Stop being Cricut. Okay, there it is. It's on top, and then you go back into image and you get maybe like the rectangle, and you go to the back of either one of the squares till you see the rotating double-sided arrows, and then you turn it, and then you close in on it, and then you close in on it, and then put it there, so you can, because of how I'm showing it to you, you could go do a little shorter. When you go on real fast sometime on it, see, and I'll still close it up just a little. And then what you do is you just duplicate it. Go over to there, duplicate it. See, just in case if you want to make more, just in case if you want to make more than one envelope that you want to keep in your you know, you want to save. So don't forget to save it, guys. Don't forget to save it. And then you know, you just have envelopes in your save, and then every time an idea come to you, you could just create the envelope. And let's do the bottom shape. Let's do a square again, the same as this. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna close this up some, and then bring it on down here. See, like that. And you really don't have to slice anything from here. You're just gonna fold, 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 fold up. And so to do, you gotta remember, you gotta overlap a little, overlap a little, overlap a little, overlap a little. See that? And you got to overlap a little. Well, it could be cut right here a little bit. Maybe I shrink that. Just shrink it a little. Okay, that'll be better. Okay, there we go. And then you overlap a little on all of them. So now once you overlap, you select the whole thing. You go over to the right. The drop down arrow that's right next to, that's above combine. Click on that arrow. At the very top, it's weld. You click on weld. And there it is. It's welded. See that? Now what you do is, I'm going to select this one back. Let's put it back like we had it. Let's go back to the 7. How we had it. Okay. I don't know, we had it like that big. So, but just go back to what we had it. Now, once we do that, we're going to go back into shapes. Let me move this one over a little. We're going to go back into shapes. So I showed you a second time so you can remember how to do it. So we go back into shapes. And I'm going to choose this rectangle. And what I'm going to do is go right here in the center of this envelope with this rectangle, and then I'm going to pull it to let me turn this white. Okay, let me turn this white. Maybe we can see it better. So how I turn it white, I select it, then I go up here to the box where it's the box with the black in it, and that's the basic cut. Click on that and go down to the white color. Okay, let's see if I can see it better. I think that's better. So now I'm gonna click on this here. Then we go to the line. You gotta, I guess, just figure. It don't show no better with the white. And we right here at this line, and we come up a little for this line. Come down a little bit, because that score line is like right there. And this score line is right here. This score line is right here. And it's on this score line. It's on the score line here. And on the score line there. Okay. Now that I got that there, while it's selected, because right now this is a cut, because I got a rectangle and put it in here instead of going in shapes and getting the score line and putting them all the way around. I got a rectangle and put it here, so that's automatically means that it's for a cut. to cut out, and it probably would be on a separate mat, but that's not what we want. So while I still select it, after I put it on each of the score lines, I go up here to the top under operations where it say basic cut, click on the down arrow on basic cut, and go down to score. Now go down to score, click off of it. Now do you see the score line? Instead of keep getting a score line here, that keep going back into shapes back and forth, getting a score line to put it here, here, and here. I just did the rectangle and then made it a score line, and now it's just going to score, and it's only going to cut out this. Same with this. Let's do a square for this one, cause that's the closest shape, cause that's what I did a shape of a square. Here it is, and let's turn this square white to do the score line. Let's do that white. Now let me see. So let me bring this up a little so I can see. I need to see all the score lines. I think this go on all the score lines exactly without me having to move anything. Yeah, it's exactly on all the score lines. Okay, so score lines coming out like it was just on this one. No, not you. Let's go back to the score line. And let's bring this in a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, now there it is. Now the score lines is on them both. Now what we have to do is, just did that. Come on now, I wasn't doing that. That's why I'm getting ready to say now what we have to do so that wouldn't happen what I just did. Now what we have to do is, I'm moving it, make sure it's right on the score lines like they're supposed to. Is select it all, and let me do it. Grab. Oh. I'm gonna come another way with selecting it. Click off. Now select it. There we go. I'm gonna select it. Once I select it, I'm gonna go over here to the right at the bottom to attach, and click on attach because we got to attach the score line. Now you see, again, it's not going anywhere. So I'm going to do the same for this one. Select it. Go to the right. Go to attach. That look like a paper clip is above it. Click on attach. And there we go. Now it's moving around. See? So that's how you do that. That's how you design your own envelopes. Okay, so another thing what I want to tell you real fast, if you want to go a little further with designing your envelopes, it was something else I want to tell you too besides this one. It's not coming to my mind. I hope it comes to my mind by the time I finish showing you this one, because it was one more other thing that I wanted to show you all with designing your envelopes. Okay, so let's select this one, this envelope. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the top, click on this up under operation next to the drop down area where it usually say basic cut, but it might say multiple. We're going to click on it. We're going to click on that. Oh wait, that's because I changed the color. So I might have to do it with this one. No, it's not gonna let me do line right here. So I want to click on this because I knew it should let me do it. So you probably have to do it before you select it and put your score line in there. So I clicked on this envelope, and we doing it before you do your score line, before you put your score line there. And up here next to basic cut, you're going to see the color white because this is the color the card is. You click on this here. If you want to fill your card, if you want to do something different with your card, you want to make it another color for it to print out, what you would do, you would choose the color of what you want it to be. And I'm just going to click on that dark purple color. And then this is what it would turn to be. Or, well, mainly this is what you would have to do. So, but for this one, I'm gonna choose, let me detach this one. So I'm going to detach this. Let's move this score line up here. Move that up there. So what you would have to do while it's selected, you will go up here under operations where it says basic cut. Click on the drop down arrow and you're going to go down to print then cut. Click on print then cut. Then you're going to go into the color box right next to it. Click on that color box. And we already chose a color. And you can do the same thing here. Just choose a color. But it has to, the color going to have to print out on there. That's why you have to do print then cut. Because the color you have to use your printer to print it out on there. But we use the color for this. So for this one, when we click on this box and it says print type and it has color in this box, click on that drop down arrow and go to pattern. And look at there, see, you get a lot of patterns, and the patterns go on and on and on and on and on. You see that? So you just keep on going, and patterns just go on and on. So I'm just gonna choose. Let's see. What about this black and red one? Black and red or black and white? Let's try the black and white. Try the black and white pattern. Oh, that's nice. So you can see it while you're still there. See the black and white? And if you did this black, red, and white, let's see. Oh, but I like the black and white one better. Okay. There you go. And then once you chose it, that's it. You just click on there to move it out the way. Now what you do is you bring your scoring lines back down and put them where they go. Yes, okay, there it is. Scoring line, put it where it go. Select it. Then attach it. Same here. Get your scoring line. Put it where it goes. Goes right on. Come back over. Goes right on top right there. Over a little more. Up a little more. Up. And down a little more. Put it there. Select it. You gotta select it. Select it. Then attach it. And now this is how you get and see what it would do. I'm not gonna go through all the steps of it. I'm gonna show you what happened. This should be on 2 mats now because we got everything attached and everything. So we go up to make it. I'm not going to go through all the steps with you because I'm not going to print mine. I see, yeah, see, it should be on 2 mats. This is the envelope with the checker in there on 1 mat, and then mat 2 has the envelope with the purple color, just the purple color on it. And what will happen is, the reason why I say I'm not gonna go all the way through, because for one thing, my printer is not printing any ink out. I have instant ink, and somehow, some way, the instant ink cartridges are not registering. So instant ink is sending me some more cartridges, and it's going to take like 45 days before I get them. So my printer is not printing right now. So I think I'm gonna have to buy like extra ink to have on the side, so when things happen like that and I need to use my printer, I will have ink to use it. So once it come here to the mat, you're gonna go to continue, and then as you see right here, it says gonna print on 8.5 by 11 paper, and it's gonna, right here, it's gonna say send to printer, and you send it to printer. And once you send it to printer, it's gonna give you some more instructions and directions of things to do. I believe one of them is the collaboration, I think it's called, and it's gonna have you to print something out. It's gonna have you to print something out, and then see, like, oh, here it is, there it is. Print, then collaboration required. To continue, a collaboration is required. The process would take a few minutes. So here it is. It popped up. So you would have to click on collaborate. I'm not going to click on it because, again, like I told you, my printer is not printing right now until I get the ink. So you have to click on collaborate. And once you click on collaborate, well, before you click on collaborate, go put your cardstock in your printer first. And then click on collaborate, and then it's gonna print like some letters and some lines. And then when it's printed out, you're gonna bring it to your Cricut machine, and then you're gonna put it in your Cricut machine, and your Cricut machine is gonna cut on those lines, and then you have to look carefully on those lines and letters, and you have to let the machine know if anything is off, and if anything is off, where it's off at. So yeah, that's how you do that with collaboration. So I click on not now. So that's what's going to happen. And then once after you collaborate it, then you go to your printer, and then you put your cardstock in. You go to your printer and you put your cardstock in, and then that's when you click on send to printer once you do your collaboration. But I'm not going to do that. So, because again, like I told you, my printer is not pretty. If it was, I would at least print this one out right here, because I like this. Now, so this is pretty much, we saying it's the inside of the envelope. But if you want your color or your print pattern on the outside of the envelope, just fold it the opposite way. That's it. Simple solution. If you want it on that, you just fold it the opposite way. But if you want it on the outside and the inside, you would have to make two, and so it could be on two mats, and then you would have to put your cardstock in. You have to put your cardstock in on one side, and then go back and put the cardstock in on the other side, and then bring it to your cutting machine. Bring it to your Cricut, and then cut it out. I believe it'll work like that. I haven't tried it like that, but I'm thinking it will work like that. The ideas come to my head when I go to thinking about, what if I want to do both sides? So yeah. So if you wanted to do that, then yeah, you do that. So now let's detach, so I could take away the the color. So I'm gonna go back to basic cut, and I'll see it just goes right back to the black. As soon as I go on basic cut, it goes right back to the black. So okay, Now let me get my this is my scoring line. And put it back. Select it and attach it. Okay, select this one. Detach it. Move it out the way. Put this. Oh, I could keep this basic cut cause I could have kept this. Cause I clicked on that color in basic cut anyway. Yep, it's back. Okay. So now let's just print out. I think it was something else I wanted to tell you all about the envelopes. Okay, I know I want to tell you if you decide you want to have it on the outside instead of the inside, to just flip it on the opposite side. And I believe it'll work if you want it on both sides. You know, still make 2 of the envelopes and print it out on one side of the cardstock, and then go put the cardstock back in on the opposite side and let it print out, and then bring it to your machine and let it cut. You know, let it dry a little bit though before you put it straight to your machine to cut, because the ink still might be a little wet and it might smudge it. So, you know, fan it, blow it, you know, let it dry a little bit before you put it in your machine to cut. Okay, I was thinking of something else I wanted to tell you about the envelope. I don't think it was writing on the envelope, because you can write on the envelope as well. But what you would do is you would make 2 of these, and what you would make 2 of these. You would make 2 of these, and what will happen is how do I have which if you write on the envelope? Because you don't want to write on the inside, you want to write on the outside. So if you got 2, because what if you want it with the pattern and you want to write on the outside? So I forgot what it was. I think it was something about writing, but it's not coming to me right now what it was. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and print these. Let's print these and see how they come out. All right, let's go to make it. Not print, cut out. Let's go to make it, matte, confirm, and that's gonna be the first one. Where am I matte? Oh. Whatever it was that I was thinking about telling you all, whatever it was, I'm when it come to me, I'll tell you at a later date. Okay. You already know the cutting process and everything, so we're gonna go ahead and cut, and then I'll be back once we finish cutting. Alright guys, I just remember what it was I wanted to tell you all. This was what I want to tell you all. So you're going to select it. If you know like about what size of a card you're going to make, you could go, I didn't find any cards in templates, so let's go to images, and then let's go up here and click here and type in cards. Or let's just type in Christmas cards. Christmas cards. And did I spell Christmas wrong? Oh no, I didn't. And well, of course, you know you have to pay for certain ones. So again, like I told you before, we go over here to the left side and click in that free box and wait for them to come up, and then we just look for a card. Now we look for Christmas cards, but because I put Christmas, it's showing other things. Okay, there's a card. It says anymore. There is one. So you can either do it like this, or let's click on this one and see what that does, and add it to Cricut. Then at the bottom, click on Add to Canvas. Oh no, this is a card and an envelope together. So this is a card and envelope together. Hold on. Okay, everyone. I don't know if you all got that. The first time, I just noticed again that my phone had went off. So what I was showing you, but first let me show you what I did, because you know I also had the other envelope up here. So what I did to move this envelope out of the way, you know, so I could just work with just one envelope, and it could have been either or, is I selected this envelope, and then I went over to the right, and then I clicked on the eye. And then what it does is it hides that one from me, so I could just work with this envelope on the screen. And when you want to bring it back, just go and click on the eye. The eye will have a line through it. Just click back on the eye and it'll bring it back. So I'm clicking back on there. So what I was showing you, because I was saying this is what I wanted to tell you all also with your envelopes. When you're making your envelopes, if you know like the size card you want your envelope to fit, what you would do is you would measure your envelope to that card, and what you would do is you would go into shapes, which that's what I did. I went into shapes, and then I got a square, and then I started measuring the square to the size of the envelope, or you know, to your card size, whatever card that you may have. So if you have a card already, just want to make an envelope for it, you just get a square or a rectangle, and you measure that to your you measure your envelope. You click on the envelope and you make sure you make that envelope big enough for that card. But if you're making your card and your envelope, you know, you go ahead and you make an envelope first, and then you click on either a square or a rectangle, and then you come and then you measure it to the side, because I already was doing it and my camera went off, so that's why it's already pretty much done. And so again, if you're making the card and the envelope, make your envelope and then go into shapes and get you a square or a rectangle, and then you put it on top of the envelope, and then you measure it how you want it to fit in the envelope. And if you want it to fit like this in that envelope that you're making, if you're making the envelope and the card, then you will this is the size that you will make your card, like this. Now mind you, because this is almost 6 inches, which I would make it a little more. Now mind you, you would, if you want the card to open, you would double this. See, this is the size that's one side of the card. But if you want the card to open up, you would double this, because remember, you're going to fold the card and put the card inside the envelope. So when you want to make the card, you will bring the thing up higher like this here to make your card, and then fold it this way. But if you want the envelope, and then you're going to fold it, see, because it goes in here like this, but you're going to fold it, remember, because it's going to go in this way. See, you're going to want, so to write on your card, because I got it like this, because you know you're going to fold it, what you do is you rotate it, and then you make your card like this. See, you rotate it. Oh, come on. You rotate it, and then you start making your card, back and front. So you made back and front. And then when you fold this, it'll fit into this envelope. So that's what I was showing you. How to just, size your envelope and your cards together. Because I know I sized the envelope and I sized the card the size of the envelope after I made the envelope later. And the envelope was smaller than the card. And I'm like, wait, how did that happen? But I forget about the like the X's length and the Y's length thing. I forget, because I'm not all that great with no math and stuff, but I forget about that part of it too. So you have to try to click on that too, to to try to get it in that area too. So instead of me doing all of that, I just measure the card to the envelope, or the envelope to the card, and then you double it, and then you turn it how you want that card to face and how you want it to fold, and then it will fold and go inside the envelope. So that's what I was doing. Okay, so let's finish cutting out these envelopes, and I'll be back just to fold them on up. The only thing is, with this here, you can do these. You know, you can probably like cut them out with scissors or something if you could get the shape. But the thing is getting the shape, and design space is what had the shapes, and then you have to maneuver and make the shapes. You know, so yeah, you know, you would, I guess you can draw it and then cut it out if you have scissors to cut it out. But yeah, you would have to kind of draw it and cut it out. Same with this here shape, you know, if you decided, you know, with the back. So we this was just being like little fun, but also learning, you know, learning without having to, you know, just having a little fun, being a little silly, but with learning. Just learning how you can, if you ever decide to make your own envelopes, what to do, and so all the pieces won't cut out like it did the first time we was making the envelopes. When we had, if you remember, we did a template. Well, it wasn't a template, it was an image, and that one came out right when we cut that one out. But the one I made, I did remember that part that you're supposed to overlap it a little bit. I remembered that because I did overlap it, thinking like that's gonna keep it from cutting it out. It still cut out every piece: the top piece, the middle piece, the bottom piece, and both side pieces. The only thing it didn't cut out was the score line that I had there, because I put the score line there, and it did the score on all around it, and then cut out every piece. So now you know how to do it, so it won't cut out every piece if you decide to design your own envelope. But okay, so that's it, guys. That's all, everyone. So I hope you all learned something, and as I do, I learn as I go. So I hope you all learn a little something. And until next time, guys, be blessed, be safe, take time to be kind. And I also do have a website where I'm selling things like my jewelry and stuff. So just if you're interested, just stop by my website. I'm gonna put it. It's gonna be on the screen. You know, just stop by, just take a look at my website, and tell me what you think too. So again, as we do a few of these things, I want us to one day have like a Cricut party. And if you all think that's something you're interested in, you think it's a good idea, you know, leave me a comment, let me know that it's a good idea to have a Cricut party. You know, we just come on live and just help each other, teach each other, and do some different things and designs and stuff, and and show each other, what we doing. Do like one or two designs, and have a beverage of your choice or food dish of your choice, and we just come on and have a nice little Cricut party. Maybe like a month from now or so. Maybe we can call it a Thanksgiving Cricut party, maybe. I don't know. So if you think that's something you're interested in and you think it's a good idea, leave me a comment, let me know. And then we can have one next month sometime. Okay, so again, until next time, be blessed, be safe, take time to be kind. And I thank you all for stopping by, guys. I do appreciate it. All right, guys, until next time, bye.